49 degrees Fahrenheit. 8,716 miles on the odometer. It's a Saturday, January 18th, 2025. Don't know if I've said 24 yet, but it's 25. It's weird sounding. And we're mourning the loss of a great artist and filmmaker, David Lynch. You know, he did a lot of racy stuff, but he also did a pretty straight story called Straight Story, which is pretty good. It's about two older brothers, John Forsyth and Harry Dean Stanton. Great performances. Sissy Spacek. And he passed away because, well, I have some theories on why he passed away, but 78's pretty old. He had pretty horrible emphysema. But he had to move because of the fires. He lives in Los Angeles, so he evacuated to his daughter's home. And I don't think he had all the things that he needed, or that was, you know, keeping him going. It could have just been the space. There's the butterfly. But there might have been something missing, or maybe it was just the move, you know, being so old. They say he wasn't able to walk across the room. That's how bad it got for him. But he was able to do his vlogs for quite a bit of time. I've heard 2.5 years of vlogging, but that might have been just the weather report. He was still active on his vlog, I think up to 3 months. He went about 2 years without doing the YouTube vlog, and then got back on there and started doing stuff for Krista Bell's music. And was active, I think 3 months before he passed away. So not a whole lot, not like his normal daily vlog, what they call the weather report, or they call the Today's Number Is, which I do a version called Today's Kitty Is. But they, I don't know, I've looked on, I know it stopped December 16th, I think, of 2022. But anyway, it did finally, you know, cease. And so that was he went on a daily vlog for quite a bit of time. Some say it was longer than 2 years. Some say it was like a long time. But you got to look whenever the YouTube page was started and when the active daily vlog started too. It should say on his page, if you go to YouTube page, it'll say it says David Lynch Theater. But anyway, he passed away a couple days, 3 days ago. People are remembering him on the news. Alright, 2.7, we'll be there in 10 minutes. We'll arrive at 5:19. And 30.5 yesterday. Alright, 0.8, we'll arrive at 5:37. Alright, we got 10 of them. It'll take 10 minutes. We will arrive. 6:04. I was watching David Lynch, and he has a master class. If you meditate 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the afternoon, you'll catch that big fish. That's what he says, in transcendental meditation. And it's a bonus feature on the master class, if you want to take it. Mostly talks about a lot of that negativity is like a clown suit. It's like a rubber clown suit. And when you start to meditate, it melts away. Negativity goes out and positivity goes in. And it enables a creative mind to have a limitless reach into the long well to catch that big fish in the ocean of pure consciousness, or something like that. All right, 1.1 miles, 6:46. All right, it's 3 parts. First one, 2.2, 7:26. It'll take about 8 minutes. Get there in 9 minutes. 7:58. All right, I put on some Pearl Jam No Code album. It was right before their 1998 Yield album. They did one called No Code. It's the one that has all the square photos of things like a pool ball of number 5 and a zipper. All these little square photos on it. Pretty good album. They're all the way from Colorado. All right, 1.1. We'll arrive in about 7 minutes. tornado back. So I've been thinking on the mistletoe house since Daniel's on the 34th or 35th in the story. He's on the 35th floor. That mistletoe house was probably he was probably out of it by now, since it's kind of set in the present tense. So it's like the new owners moved in. He probably cleaned up everything. He's probably had another abandoned one, or he uses another abandoned one. But one of his residents is on the 35th floor. If you read the book. Love that thing, it's so cool. Yeah, you do. All right, 5.6, 13 minutes. We will arrive at 8:47. All the way from California. This little apartment complex is kind of out on its own. There's another one over here. It's a bigger one, but these two sets of complexes are out kind of like on their own. Way out here towards that way would be Lake Worth. It's on the outside of Fort Worth. Well, I guess it's Fort Worth, Lake Worth. Down that way, Summerfield. They still call it that. They're known, kind of nice too. They got sprinklers and things like that. They're known as the something ranch, Zora Ranch. Great. Another night of delivery. Head back to see Linda and Kitty.